Welcome in, everybody. It's Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Welcome back to subscribers and welcome in to anybody new. I hope you're all having a great day. You have to forgive me. I'm staring at my lips. It looks like I put something on them, but I didn't. Actually, my mouth hurts, so I'm going to try and get through this okay. I had a very, very thorough teeth cleaning today. And if you guys have ever been through one of these, wow. Normally, going to the dental hygienist is half an hour, 45 minutes at the most. You have to wait on the dentist. Today, I was there for like an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. It was a long time. And I kept looking at my watch because my husband had to get to work. When I made today's appointment, he was off on Mondays. And like either that day or a week later, they changed his schedule. So now he works on Mondays. So yeah, he wasn't too happy. And I didn't want him to be late because then he gets a point against him and all of that stuff. So anyway, if you've ever had a teeth cleaning, this is my first time, where what they clean your tooth with sounds like a drill. I always thought when they polished your teeth, that was how they clean your teeth. And I could kind of taste in the water a little bit of like a toothpaste taste. But she cleaned my teeth while she had what I'm imagining it's probably like the electric toothbrushes that you can get with the water pit built in, but to the nth degree because it's an instrument in the dentist office. Because while it sounded like a drill was going, and it felt like a pick going at my teeth, and not like when they polish your teeth. And then I felt all the water going. And there were a couple times that I felt like I was going to drown because there was so much water. She had this thing hanging over me that, was a sucker thing. And then she'd be like, close your mouth, so it all go. The one time when I closed my mouth, there was so much water inside of my mouth that when I closed it, it just went all spurting up. I would have loved to have seen her face because I know I got her. I know I did. Anyway, and they had me wear these big thick glasses. Um, they were dark, sunglass, really thick type glasses. So they reminded me of safety glasses when I was in shop class. They just didn't have the big sides, around them. Because now I know they have like ones that are more like sunglasses that have the sides. Because it had the side right here, but like not all up and around, like the mask type ones have. Anyway, after she was done doing that, then she polished them. So yeah, my teeth are very, very, very clean right now. And actually, I forgot. I was supposed to call them back and make an appointment. Uh-oh. I have to do that tomorrow. I will have to leave myself a reminder to do that tomorrow. Anyway, I am here for Massage Monday. So personal self massage and wellness Monday. And I'm just going to talk about massage today. I mean, yeah, I'm going to show you some stretches with the hands. Now, when you do this, you can leave your rings on, you can take them off, whatever your self preference is. I'm just going to go ahead and take it off, and I'm going to take off my my Fitbit. Got nothing on. Now, one of the best things you can do first is to stretch your hands out. And I love clenching my hands together and then doing the back and forth that you can do. And I like going forward and sideways, and then I'll press back and down because it's a different stretch. Back and down. Of course, I do not usually go this fast. Whatever you do to one hand, do to the other, unless you have a cut, a sore, a boo-boo, or whatever on that hand. I'm going to twist around like this. Now, just to let you know, a week from today, I have a procedure that I have to go down to Indy for. So, my self-massage Monday, self-massage / wellness Monday, I will either tape it in advance, which is what I'm hoping to do, but I also have a couple different appointments with talking to nurses throughout the week. You know, they like to call you and make sure they know everything before you go in for a procedure. And then I also have to go to Chicago at the end of the month, and I have a big call with that nurse as well, which is scheduled for Sunday. So I'm hoping to tape like on Thursday and have it all scheduled for Monday, because Saturday I have a live on my channel. I'd love to have one scheduled for the end of the month, but I don't have one yet. Again, if there's anybody you want to see a live with, let me know. I will not be doing my lives with Crystal until probably June, since I'm still not feeling well and I need to concentrate on this channel and on getting stitch markers made as soon as I can. So there was no way I could tape for you guys, possibly massage one on Thursday, do a live with her on Friday, do a live on Saturday, talk to the nurse on Sunday and everything, and no eating after midnight, which I can't eat much right now anyway because I'm still not keeping a lot down, and then go to my procedure on Monday. Not happening. Now, I do have to have an MRI on my right knee again, due to the complication with the medication I was taking. So, um, if it happens that for whatever reason it gets booked for this week, I may not be able to. But right now it looks like I should be able to. I may not do the shoulders like I was planning. I may go into the forearms, which I have shown earlier on my channel, but I wanted to go into it a little bit more. So, okay, we have got the hands warmed up some by stretching them. The next thing I want to do is take a nice lotion. It doesn't have to be anything special. Right now I have Avon Care Deeply right here I could use. I could use this Disney Resorts H2O Beauty Body Lotion that my friend gave me if I wanted to. Probably not. I have a friend who gave me it's a hand sanitizer lotion, which is really kind of cool. It's by Vaseline. This one is way too liquidy, so you do not want to use this one. Be a nice one for afterwards, because besides the hand sanitizer, it's got moisturizing glycerin, sanitizer, and then vitamin E. Vitamin E is wonderful for your skin at any time. What else do I have here? I have, which I don't have enough left in here. Show Me What You're Mermaid Of, a Posh, when they were Posh. Now I guess they've been bought up by another company. Hand cream, that could work. I don't wear those as often. My husband cannot handle smells other than natural smells. I just got in a whole thing of lotion that is unscented that I could use, but I'm not opening this yet. I use this when I crochet in the car. I do use it here a lot too, because I always know where that lotion is at where the other ones may disappear and go other places. What I want to use is right here, and I don't have much of this left. My husband has psoriasis, which this is a really good one, and he gets some really great results when he uses this. And if you want to know about this, and actually I put it up already, my Reveal 8-in-1 is really good for psoriasis. This will help moisturize, but that will actually, it has helped diminish his psoriasis some. If you want to know about any of that, let me know, and I will inform you. But this is Dr. something, I think. No, this is First Aid Beauty. I get this from QVC. This is Ultra Repair Cream. Intense hydration, skin protectant. And the one that I have has natural vanilla smell to it. And it's almost gone. I'm going to miss this one. I do think there's another one up in our cupboard that is an orange flavored one, fragranced one. And my husband did not like that as well. It was his, he didn't realize when he bought them to give them as Christmas gifts a couple years ago that each one had a different fragrance. Was the one who got the unscented, so I think he traded me mine for the vanilla. Put some of that on. That's nice and hydrating. I'm going to make sure that I rub that in pretty well. Another good one. This one came from the hospital when I was there. It is just a moisturizing, nourishing hand cream. I'm going to leave right there in case I need a little bit more. I'll use that. Get it nice and rubbed in. Now, I don't have much on the back of my hand, and my doctor told me when I saw him for the last time before he retired, my regular doctor told me that my skin is getting very thin. So I have to be careful with mine. I'm going to take the extra, put it on the back of here. I mean, like you can see, weeks ago, I got a blood test in here, and if you can see, I still have a bruise. There we go. I didn't have enough. And if you see here, I still have a bruise over here. It's the last place that they took blood from me. But last year, yeah, it'll be last year at the end of this month. I took a blood test where they got over here and they hit a nerve, and I can still, when I do this, I can still feel that nerve. Now, if you ever go for a regular massage, self-massage, you're not going to do this to yourself. But if somebody is pressing really hard and you feel a pain and it feels like electricity and it feels like it's just going throughout your entire body, somebody hit a nerve and they're hitting it hard and you need to ask them to stop. And you say, stop right now, please. And if they don't stop, you yell at them to stop because they should be listening. Or say it again a little bit louder in case they're listening to the music and they didn't, expect you to say something. Definitely let them know because that is a bad hurt. I always ask my patients, am I giving you a good hurt or a bad hurt? When you have really sore muscles, they're going to hurt. But you need to know the difference between a bad hurt and a good hurt. So, okay. What I like to do first is to go through and just massage on every finger. So I'm not just stretching every finger like I showed you about stretches, the in, out, back and forth, back and forth. I am sitting here, I'm caressing my thumb. And I'm starting from the base and I'm going up to the top and I'm turning my thumb in my hand. And that feels wonderful. Remember, whatever you do to one hand, you do to the other. Me, I like to do it from one hand to the other throughout the whole massage, or through most of it anyway. When it's self massage, when I'm giving a massage to somebody, I'll go through the whole entire hand and then I'll go to the other hand. And then you're going to do. Now you can also take your thumb and make little round motions with your thumb around. There we go, around and around at the base of the finger, around and go up. And if you have really scaly skin like I do, especially on that knuckle, you can get a little bit more lotion. A little tiny dab. Put it on that knuckle. Massage it in. Go around and around. Now, if I still had some of my massage lotion here that I used to use, I would definitely be using that instead. But you can use any lotion. So I guess it's pretty good that I don't. So I can show you that you can use any lotion. I loved the massage cream that I used. I didn't use lotion, I used cream. Again, what you do to one, do the other. Around in circles. I'm sorry, I'm holding my hand down below or you can't see it. Around in circles. On the back side. Oh, that feels wonderful. Around and up. That feels, I really needed it right through here. And being that my right hand is my dominant hand, that makes complete sense. Get between those knuckles. That is a sore spot. Oh, yeah, that's sore. Get between those knuckles. Make sure you stretch through there, you massage through there, you do circles through there. Oh, now that I did not do over here. Wow, and I can tell it. Now you're going to think my right hand is going to hurt much more than my left. Not always the case. You got to remember, we're holding on to the yarn with this hand. Got the tension going through. And plus, there are times during the day that if this hand is busy, this hand's got to do the work. And that means that it may get twice as tight because it's not used to doing the work that your dominant hand does. Whether your dominant hand is left or right, you're going to feel soreness in the non-dominant hand as much, if not more, in some areas. Because it's picking up the slack that the other hand can't do in some instances. It's kind of like muscles. When you come in and you tell the massage therapist, oh, I hurt, especially on my right side, right through here. And if they start working, that's my right side. If they start working on your left side, you're going to say, but I told you the pain is in the right side. They're going to loosen up the left side before they get working on the right side. Most will. I did. I always started on the non-dominant side, or the side that I was told that the pain was not on. If one side hurt and the other side did not hurt, I always went to the side that was not causing all the issues first. Because that non-dominant side, when you have pain in the dominant side, the non-dominant side picks up the slack and it has to do more work than it normally does. And therefore, it usually is tighter and hurts more. Okay, moving on to the next finger. Now, again, it's not as rough as the first finger was, so I am not going to take out any more lotion right now because I think I've got enough on my hands. Now, if you heard, I did crack my knuckle. If you are a believer, or if you were taught growing up that if you crack your knuckles, they are going to grow and be huge, and you'll never be able to wear a wedding band, and yada, yada, yada. My mom told me that, and it's not true. See, my knuckles are not huge. They do not bulge out past. She was like, they would be like really, really huge. And I remember seeing somebody with huge knuckles like that, and I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't know what knuckle conditions are called and different things. But it was not the fact that he had cracked his knuckles. And actually, for those of you who do not know, one of the reasons that like piano players do this and crack all of their knuckles, which I can't do that. I've never been able to do that. I always have to go one at a time. But the reason they do that is because when you crack your knuckles, and when any joint cracks, when you hear that great big huge crack in some of them, it needs fluid in there. And so when it cracks, the body releases synovial fluid to go into those joints and to lubricate them. So, yeah, when you're cracking them, it's that need for lubricant that makes them crack. Much better. Over here, doing the ring finger. Don't forget to get between those knuckles. Feels wonderful. I know when I give massages, that's one of my clients' favorite spots is when I get them right there between the knuckles. Move a little bit faster. If I miss between the knuckles or somewhere, I do apologize. I'm trying to go a little bit faster, but to show you. Oh, wow. Okay, I did forget to show you that when I'm on this side, I'm getting that padded area right below the finger. So on every one, I go down into that padded area. And I've done it on every finger so far. Just you didn't see it because my hand is like right here. So you don't know what I'm working on. And I'm sorry about that. I'm working on that padded area right there. Started the pinky. I'm doing the last one, but then I'll go in a second. And I'm just grabbing this area right here because mine is so sore. And it needs the work. It's been a while since I've had an actual massage from somebody else. And I've been crocheting a lot. So I'm starting right there on this one. It's really easy to get. There we go. That one needed that. Okay, so you've done every finger. Again, I usually put them together again. See if any still need a good crack there, because they may not even realize they need cracked until you've been working on them individually. I'm going to do another good pull on that thumb. See, what I'm doing is I'm taking this hand. I did not do this before. Before I just went around like this. So now I'm taking my hand, opening it where you see that L. I'm taking it down into the same spot on this hand, and then I'm rubbing up and I'm pulling. I'm twisting this hand around at the same time. So go together, join here together, go down, pull it up, and twist that hand and pull that out. Gives you a good grip, gives you a good pull, and that feels really, really good. That is a motion that I do in regular massage. Down again on this thumb over here. You can see it from this side now. Connect it that way and around and up, down, around and up, down, around and up. Okay, fingers. We've got the thumb really well. And another, okay, the next thing, I'm like, and another thing you can do, it's actually the next thing. When your hands are interlocked like this and you open up one palm, so here's my right hand and I got the palm open here. You take that hand and you just go around and around and around on that thumb pad. Just go around and press it hard and move that around there, just around. Oh, that is amazing. And around and around and around. Now, when I work on a client, I will put my fingers in with theirs so that I can get this exactly the right way. And then you can go into the middle and up your wrist there as we get our co-host here, Lula, and then over on the pinky side of the pad. Just get in there really good, even if you got to move it like this up close to you. Especially when your thumb starts to fatigue, help it along. Move those hands against it and let it really get in there. Okay. Do it again on the other side. Here we go. Rub it. Oh, goodness. And rub it. And rub it. I'm going along this edge out here, too. And now I'm going to this middle part and up and over my wrist and up and over my wrist. And then over to the pinky side. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, and if you want to stop it, just shake those hands out for a minute. Oh, reach and close. Reach and close. You know what? This is another stretch I should have shown the day that we were doing stretches. Reach and close. Reach and close. This is a great stretch for your fingers. And try as you go through it to feel every finger. Like right now, I'm feeling my thumb. Ooh. Now I'm going to feel my pointer finger. Oh, twice I did with pointer. Now I'm going to do the one next to the pointer finger. Now I'm going to do the ring finger. I guess that was the middle finger, the one next to. Now I'm going to do the pinky. Oh, there you go. Concentrate on each one as you feel it full so you get every single one. That is such a nice stretch. I just had knuckles that needed popped again. I know I got a couple that are tight, but that's not what I'm doing right now. Okay, now you want to take your hand and you want to go all up on the inside, especially like right here. Feel the in between the knuckles on this side now. Get a good rub down all over on that inner upper pad. One to the next and come down. Get in that middle. Follow the creases. See your creases come up and then over. Follow those creases. Just get in there. And remember to use the pads of your fingers, not the tips, the pads. Try to show my husband how to give a massage. All he likes to do is use the actual fingertips and not the pads. He tries. He has tried. I have tried to teach him how not to, and he just can't get it. Some people can't. And they're not massage material. They should never be a massage therapist, and he never wanted to be. And he actually doesn't like to get massages unless it's from me. This is a very, very private person. Now go to this side and again, in between the knuckles on this side. Oh, deep breaths if you need them. That feels like heaven to me. You can imagine that. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so, so good. Mm. Now, in the middle, follow those lines, those crease lines in the middle and down at the bottom. Just get them all. Mm, that feels so good. So, so good. Mm, okay. So now that you've massaged the hand, both sides, just give it a good squeeze, and move your thumb, massaging with your thumb, always all the way up to the fingertips. Squeeze and massage all the way up. Mm, all the way up. And you're going to come down and get that whole wrist area. Just stroke over it. Let it know that you know it's there. It's been working too. One side and then the other. Mm. Now we're going to get into the forearm. Maybe on Thursday. Depends on how much time I have. Well, it won't be on Thursday. It'll be next Monday. Depending on how much time I have to tape, it will either be the upper shoulders, down into the clavicle area, or it will be the forearm. But right now, you can just gently rub down, and you'll see that you need some work. But just gently, because you're just focusing on the hand. So just gently do this here. You're not focusing on your forearm area right now. The definition of a good massage, or I guess not a good massage, but the way a massage should work, and to make sure that you get all of the elements of an area, is if you present with a problem, say your elbow hurts, it feels tight, you want to get a massage because it's so tight it needs to be loosened. That therapist, in order to loosen this the correct way, should always work the joint above and below. So the joint below your elbow is your wrist. So they should work your wrist into your hands, probably give you a good hand massage as well. They should work your shoulder area above, and then come back and really get to working on that elbow area. So say it's your shoulders, they should work your head, and they should work down in your clavicle area, down to your shoulders or your elbows. These aren't your shoulders, your elbows, because your elbows on this side of your shoulder is the joint below. But on this side of your shoulder, it's your clavicle area. And then on the back It's your wings. It's your scapula area. Always the area above and below. And the reason that you want to do that is because the muscles that are in your elbow, the insertion point is your elbow, but they start either at your wrist and go to your elbow or your shoulder down to your elbow. So you want to get above and below because your tendons and your ligaments that go into those muscles, that muscle either starts at your wrist and goes to your elbow, or it starts at your elbow and goes to your wrist. And the same with the other way. It either starts at your elbow and goes up into your shoulder area, or it starts in the shoulder area and comes down. So I hope that makes sense. You want to work the whole muscle, not just part of it, the whole entire thing. So, and the ligaments in it. I hope your hands feel better again. Give them, and even your arms, give them a good shake. Shake it out. And then if you've used up everything like I have, take something else. Put another lotion on. Now I'm going to show you how thin, since I need something else, and I do really want to sanitize my hands now since I've been rubbing all over it in case I had something over on the outside of my hand or on the inside or whatever. I want to, go ahead and sanitize it right now because I'm not going in to wash my hands right this minute. You can go in and wash your hands. That's perfectly fine. If I was working on a client, I would go straight and wash my hands. But I have this, so I'm going to sanitize right now. This is how thin this is. You see that? That's really thin. It's actually moving down my finger. That's thin. So just take it and rub it in. You don't have to use a thin lotion. I just wanted to show you how thin that sanitizer hand lotion is. Now, if I had a straight hand sanitizer sitting here, I would probably use that. That's in my bedroom. I used to have it out here and I moved it into my bedroom since I've been sleeping in my bed. And I hand sanitize my hands every night before I go to bed, just to make sure I haven't missed anything when I wash my hands after I, use the restroom and everything for the last time of the day. And I have a really nice peppermint smelling hand sanitizer, which is almost out and I'm going to miss it. And I'm going to have to go and find some other kind of bougie type hand sanitizer with a really good smell because I really, really enjoy doing that. So there you go. I love it. It feels great. Now you will have to let me know what it feels like after your first hand massage. Do not be upset if your hands hurt a little bit after the first time that you give yourself a self hand massage. If your muscles are tight, they're going to hurt and they're going to yell back at you and say, ouch. So don't be surprised if that's a thing. And again, after massaging any part of your body, make sure to drink a good 6 to 8 ounces of water because you've released toxins and those are going to come out into your stomach. And you're going to end up getting rid of them when you either go to the bathroom, or whatever, the way that anything from your stomach goes. So, some of it will come out through your skin itself and into the air. But, yeah, anytime you massage your muscles, especially when they're sore, you're releasing toxins. So if you feel like you have a stomach ache after doing any of these self-massage procedures, just know that you've released toxins and it's probably gone into your stomach. And the best way to get rid of that is to drink water. If you are a person who cannot, for the life of you, handle water, I'm one of those people, especially after all of my abdominal surgeries that I have had. I always have the taste of like I have enzymes in my mouth, is what it tastes like to me. And I was told that there's a good possibility that that is what I'm tasting. So I can't drink straight water because it just takes that taste of enzymes and makes it 10 times, it magnifies it by like 10 times just by drinking regular water. So imagine the issues I was having today when they were cleaning my teeth. And that was why I finally started tasting a little bit of toothpaste in it. And that was helping me because I was sitting there wanting to gag because I was tasting that enzyme taste for a while. Anyway, I digress. My squirrel moment again. Um, if you absolutely cannot handle regular water, you can drink something like G2 because it's got the electrolytes in it, and your body can really handle those after getting rid of the toxins in it. Or you can get like a sugar-free Kool-Aid packet or something and add it to your water. Some kind of, or those flavoring little um, containers that have the flavoring, liquid flavoring that you just squirt some in it. You can use some of those, and those will help. You do not want to use the energy ones that are full of caffeine and all of that. The most you want to do is electrolytes. You do not want to get into caffeine and all of that stuff afterwards. So please tell me below how much you are enjoying your hand massage, your self hand massage. Let me know if you tried the self massage for headaches last week. I would really love to know, and I would love to know how that is working for you. So, next time, I will either be doing the shoulders, which I skipped to get to the hands, or I'll be doing the forearms. More than likely, maybe the forearms. That makes sense because the tightest part on a massage. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to mix my professions again. One of the tightest areas on a crocheter or a knitter is in their forearms. So I may just do those next time and wait and go back to the shoulders after that, upper arms and shoulders after that. So I hope you're having a great day. Remember, you matter. Do not let anybody else tell you different. Remember, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous, and I love you, every last one of you. And I can't wait to see you when I come back later this week. I have done makes and stuff for my the 100-day project and for the St. Jude's project, but I'll probably wait and show those to you tomorrow. So I will talk to you later. Later, everybody.